So on to section 2, all about sculpting and using brushes. So this looks okay as is. I mean, you could probably make it passable as is, but I think there's just kind of another level we can do to this using the sculpting brushes. We'd already converted this to a mesh. I'm just going to hit backslash just to isolate it so we're only looking at it. And then if I go into sculpt mode, now I see the general brushes, but then also the ones we added, those custom brushes. I like to use the smooth first on some areas because it makes the custom brushes kind of stand out more. Plus, breaks this up so it's not all just the horizontal lines. Radius and strength, I'm just going to leave as is. Those are fine. But you see, I'm just going to go and just create a few areas that are smoothed out. That'll take our brushes just a little better. So I go to custom brushes, and then what I'm going to do is when I select them, I can kick out the menu and actually go to tool. The strength is what I may adjust here and there. So I'm just going to pick a couple of them that I know I've used. This is a great one. You can see here when I apply it, you can see that look is now much different than everything else around it. So I may go a couple sections. You can rotate it, do whatever you want to with it. So I'm just going to pick a couple of brushes that I think are going to look okay when I add them in. You can spend as much or as little time, and if you don't like something, back it out and pick a different brush. You could pick something and say, okay, I want the strength a lot less, but I'm going to go into a bigger area on it. The whole idea is just creating something that looks naturally organic. So you got to play around with these, to be honest. I mean, some of them are ones you're going to like, and other ones you're like, oh, I don't really dig the feel of it. I'm a big fan of this one here with the creases because it, in most rock formations there's big cracks kind of between them, so you can break up the feel of it really by doing stuff like that. So there's just there's you can play with different settings on this, get it however you want to, but the idea is just have fun with it and make something that ultimately looks pretty cool. So let's say we are happy with some of these things. A few of these like this I know are good for popping out ledges. This one's good for kind of putting these little indentations into the sides of things. So you can see here from where we started to where we've got now, this looks a lot more roughed up and organic. So that's really all there is to it. Is you run the brushes, you create something you like, and then ultimately it's going to be on to step 3 after this, which is taking something that's 6.5 million tries and getting it back into something that's going to be reasonable in Unity for us.